Hey gang, it's Deltia from Deltia'sGaming.com here to bring you Stage 3 Veteran Dragonstar Arena, the Marsh. This one's one of the harder ones. It has an instant death mechanic with poison field and pools, so you're going to have to watch out for this. Positioning is key. I got a little chart I'm going to show you after this and have a little round-by-round discussion on what you can do. And this time I want you to hear what we talk about. Hopefully there's no swear words. I'll try to bleep those out. But realistically, I want you guys to see what the mechanics and strategies look like while we're playing in game instead of just me always rambling on, even though some of you might like that. So thanks for watching. Let's get started on one of the harder rounds in Veteran Dragonstar Arena, which is the Marsh. First things first, I want to talk about positioning with this graph real quick and kind of where you go. As you look at this map, you start out in the south area. Generally, what we found is be most successful is go to the west, and basically there's a pool of poison that stops right about 4 or 5 meters away from the far west side of the wall. That's kind of where we hang out in position. It's kind of really hard to move around, have a bunch of adds, a bunch of different spawns, and it's so much more advantageous than getting nuked by the bad poison. There's actually 5 poison spots throughout. There's a couple little gaps in between them, but you get the idea. Poison in the middle, don't want to be in there. The red X's are stranglers. Those are marks where stranglers are going to come up. These guys essentially pull you like really close to the poison, if not in the poison. So I'll get to that mechanic later, which is basically blocking. But really, this safe area on the blue, or to the left as you spawn, is where you need to be hanging out. That's going to provide you with maximum protection. You're not going to have to deal with poison if you're disciplined and don't move out past about 5 meters. Another thing is, the tank is going to want to position himself in the northwestern corner, while the other players, the healer, DPS, kind of go below that. That way you can avoid cleave, and that way anything that would come towards your party, the tank should pick up and point away from you. That's really going to help you out. This job is very hard as a tank, so don't get frustrated if you can't view. What I like to do is turn my camera up at an angle, or like I do in this video, zoom it in really close. It's hard either way you do it. It's one of the harder rounds to the tank, probably why I hate it. So my point of view is the Dragonknight tank, using my Nord Deltia for this video. So let's get started here. The first round specifically, you're going to face basically a normal introduction round. There's not going to be poison. There's not going to be stranglers to deal with. Your main threat here is the narrate that spawns at the second wave of the first round. The narrate is one you really have to lock down and make sure they're stunned, otherwise they can give you a really bad day. If you can't stun them for whatever reason or pull them in, they do have a donut ability that will basically, you can stand in the middle of it and avoid damage. So let's check out round 1.
Get rid of that bug. Alright, I got a Nereid coming in. Used to be CC'd.
Mag armor.
G, you almost here?
Yeah. So we have a death here because I didn't position the melee in the wall. So we had a couple swearing incidents, but that's why we died. So this is a lesson that I learned the hard way. Point the melee up north on the wall. Otherwise that will happen. You'll have needless deaths.
You forget to eat food?
I got food on. I got 40 minutes left.
Okay. Are you block casting when you're AoEing in that middle ship?
Oh yeah, I don't do anything but block cast.
So we had one little slip up in round 1, but usually that happens in this round. Someone just doesn't pay attention, or the tank maybe getting used to the scenario, not a big deal. So now that we've done one round, usually what comes in here is poisons and a Wamasu spawning from the north. What you want to have happen is the tank to pick up the Wamasu and place in the northwestern part of the wall. That way you avoid cleave damage. The Wamasu has basically 3 cleave damage abilities, which basically can be healed through, but it's really hard to. So you're going to have to sidestep and just make sure that no one else gets nuked by it. That's really all that has to happen here until you get to the harder rounds 3 and 4.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, like I saw it coming, so I sidestepped and it still fucking got me.
Yeah, the one charges fucked me up. Not sure if that's what it was.
Magma.
Throwing Nova in that corner.
God, there were so many synergies.
Looks got some more coming.
Oh, these casters. Looks like we got stranglers already. Yep, we got one strangler.
I got pulled.
Yep,
I'm just gonna
got
kill it here.
poisons coming out.
Charge. Another caster inbound.
Make sure you guys aren't fighting out too far.
Round 3 gets a little more complicated as 2 stranglers will be spawning near your position, one on the left and one on the right, while a Wamasu is inbound. What you want to have happen here is the tank pick up the Wamasu right away, while the DPS focus target one strangler at a time and move off. Really make sure that everyone's blocking to start, otherwise you'll be pulled every which way but loose. And you'll have a Nereid coming from the north side and wave 2 of this round. So big time DPS, if all things go well, you should take the Strangler down, the Wamasu, then the Nereid.
Alright, stranglers first.
I'm going to park Wamasu in this corner. Watch out, Zaz. It's going to charge.
I need a... Alright, that other strangler needs to... Ultimate's almost ready.
I can't get a target on that strangler.
Magma armor. One caster in the back if you can pull.
Any ads incoming?
A Nereid dip.
You guys are scaring me fighting out that far. Couple casters outside. Got a sword board incoming.
Poison. Now we got round 4, which is nearly identical to round 3, except the only change here is a Nereid spawns from the east on the second wave. So really what you got to do is the exact same thing. Tank picks up the Wamasu, the kill count here is Stranglers, Wamasu, then Nereid.
Alright, stranglers. Nova in the corner. Stranglers are dead. Watch out, Del. Get out of that. Move.
Yeah, you can't heal through that.
I can, but it just takes a lot of resources.
Nereid Inc.
Need Wamasu dead. Trying to get a stun on that Nereid. Focus fire Nereid, please. Got one caster out there in the poison. It's that AoE bitch. Alright, here we go. Should have had 2 of them up over here now. Pretty sure.
Final round, the boss round, and kind of a complicated one. You get 2 bosses that spawn on this wave, but the only thing that really changes here is that you get to determine when the adds spawn. That's right. There's one with Nocta. She's the primary DPS target. She has a banner and she's a caster. What you want to do is basically DPS her down as fast as possible. At 50% of her health, when it goes below that, she'll automatically spawn some adds. So the trick here is to not DPS AoE on the other target as well, Shiala, because that person will also spawn adds too. So if you do it right, you can single target her down even before the adds get going, thus making the fight much easier. So prioritize her Nocta, nuke her down, drop ultimates, make sure she gets dead, and then pick up the Wamasu or the narrate. It's really the tank's job. And then just push your DPS as best you can on Sheila. You're going to go through another add phase, but it's not too difficult. Main thing is, get that caster down right away.
Yep, focus fire and mage. Mage only.
Have a magma armor early if things get hairy.
Yep, stranglers, quickly. Alright, mage. Alright, add spawn at a percentage of boss hit points, so just don't push melee at all, only mage.
Magma.
Don't save Nova for ads. Got ass. Nova's down.
Poison's up.
We got some goodies, clickable goodies. Well, I need that Wamasu in the corner somewhere pointed away from us. We're dead. Perfect. Watch out for poison, guys.
Mages now.
Alright, we push boss health.
Put him back
Should
here.
have ads at 50. Yep, got ads.
Narrate.
Myriad.
Yep.
And a strangler's up in the corner. Poison back at our entrance.
Myriads now.
I got casters out there still.
Watch out, poison.
Poison.
Magma.
Just stranglers up.
Get out of that, whatever you're in. See, I can't see you.
Another step closer to a personal audience with my master.
Damn, y'all scared me there.
There's more fun waiting for you in the next arena.
What do the weeklies reset in this game? So that's it for the Marsh. What do you think? It's a pretty difficult one, especially if you're tanking. One little slip up, one little non-positioned will kill you in this round. So you really got to focus up. A tank has a lot of responsibility, but so does everyone else. Make sure you're focused, on point, check your weapons, food, and charges, and get ready to battle it out in the marsh. It's a really fun round, but one of the challenging ones. Thanks for watching this video. I'll be working on the later rounds and keep on continuing this guide series. So hopefully you like it. Leave me a comment. Feel free to subscribe. And as always,